The wind in your hair, the sun on your skin, the water in your throat. Fresh water, a pure sip of nature.
Hi, I'm Zonoan Champion Ao, and nothing quenches my thirst more than patent-pending fresh water. It's just like lemonade, but without any of the flavor or calories. Ah, fresh water. It's like drinking sanitized spit. Huh? What do you mean that's not the line? What, am I wrong? Oh. And we ran out of time to do reshoots? Oh. And I'm making it worse by announcing all of my mistakes in exposition form while we film? Oh.
Fresh water. Ask your doctors before drinking fresh water. Side effects may include, but are not limited to bloating, increased frequency urination, and chapped lips.
We now return to Pokécryptids. On tonight's episode of Pokécryptids, we examine the Zonoan jungle beast. Deep in the dense growth of the Moao forest lives a mysterious creature. Or maybe he doesn't. Pokécryptids.
I seen it with my own eyeballs when I was camping one night. It was tall and slender, with claws sharper than my 6 toenails.
Pokécryptids. Legend tells that this mysterious creature is one of the most powerful Pokemon to ever exist. Or maybe it isn't. Find out tonight on Pokécryptids. Your discretion is advised.
I don't care about your loss endorsement. There's more important things to worry about. Like, how am I going to manage without my #1 client? He's been missing over a month after confronting Team Phantom and no one has any leads.
We have a lead. So, Team Phantom comes from Tupu Village.
What is Tepu Village?
A place populated by people who don't exist. Officially, the town has a population of 0. But it's said that there are at least 5 million people who live there. It started off as a trash dump. Whatever trash was thrown away, that's what the people lived off of.
Well, it seems like these folks are masters of disappearing acts. I've dug deep into the archives, trolled through medical records, trainers' licenses, and even DNA family registers. But nope, they've obliterated all traces of themselves. It's like they've taken the whole Phantom concept to a whole new level.
So, are we dealing with actual ghosts here?
Not necessarily. Just that they've gone to extraordinary lengths to completely vanish from society, leaving no trail behind them. Pretty impressive, I must say.
Can you try not to sound so impressed? I know that's where Champion Io is being held. Now, the hard part.
Now that you've gotten used to being back in modern times, it's time to see if any of your time-traveling hijinks has affected Zonoa. But where to start?
Hey, what's up? What's going on, nephew? I heard you out there making a name for yourself. You got 4 badges and you whooping them sorry-ass gym leaders behinds. That means you about to be famous. And I can't have my nephew out there looking dusty. Hairline all whack and shoes looking dirty. If you ever in Marin City, stop by the HMO One Shop and get yourself a fresh cut. Say I sent you. I used to cut heads there back in the day. Also, be attentive. You can find out some juicy info up in there too. Tell the dude at the front gate that I am a walk-in appointment. I want a taper fade with a sponge twist and TM43. Uncle's out. Proud of you, man. You're possibly proud.
You head to the HM1. The door is bolted shut. Suddenly, it opens ever so slightly, and a voice speaks.
You got an appointment? This way, please.
A vicious scissor closes in on you.
Sizer, it's okay. He's cool.
You've entered a massive barbershop full of curious hairstylists and barbers all ready to throw down.
And so I killed them both.
Girl, I would have done the same thing if I caught him with my sister.
bet not look me in the eye while I'm lining you up.
Defeating them, as usual, should grant some of your Pokemon enough experience to evolve.
Taekwondo, the rapid strike Pokemon and the evolved form of Tietsu. A fighting type. It can fire 1000 kicks and punches in a single minute. It trains near cliffs, honing its physical and mind. Once it defeats the strongest of its pack, it will double tie its tail around its waist as proof of its immeasurable skill. Freedra, the Ice Serpent Pokemon and the evolved form of Wornum. A dragon and ice type. A rare and mystical Pokemon, it lives in snowy mountain peaks and is said to have the power to call on blizzards.
Ah, young blood, have a seat. You didn't just come here for a cut, you came for some intel. What you want to know? Is it about the gym leader, the fight against Team Phantom, or the new battle mechanic? You get 2 free questions, and then the third after charges. New is a bit of a stretch. It's almost older than time itself. Something about fusing polar opposite types together to form new Pokemon. It's only been public to a select few trainers for about a month now, but every gym leader and Elite Four member has mastered it.
So you already acquired 4 badges, 1 in 300. What are the odds you get this far? Not bad. For your first run, most trainers usually give up around this time. How do I know this, you might ask? Well, I used to be the main character myself, just like you. No cap, I even had a narrator guiding me along the way too. I scoured the Zonoa Region, taking on every gym that I could. But once I got 4 badges, I was challenged by this mystery trainer who was half my size and more than half my age. He barely started grade school, and he mollywopped me like he was part of the Elite Four. And as me and my Pokemon lay broken and defeated, he whispered,
"You're far too weak to be calling yourself a trainer. Hang it up before you hurt yourself."
Man, you really lost to a 4-year-old?
Razor, shut up. After that, I began to take L after devastating L, with his words echoing in my head. That, and a mixture of the words he said to me, crushed any will I had left of finishing my challenge.
My man, you could have just re-challenged the gym.
And you could have just used mouthwash this morning, so I guess we're both disappointed.
Now you see, young man, you didn't have to say all that. Leo, that's why your hairline more crooked than a zigzagoon with your Pokemon looking at.
Oh, I know you ain't talking, Snorlax missing evolution line ass boy. Hariyama's Gigantomare looking ass boy.
Damn! That was super effective. So I get this man a bird hill and some lotion.
Leo, you always come in here at least twice a week telling that same old story.
It's my burden, my curse, my destiny. I haven't picked up a Pokeball since. And for good reason. Zonoa gym leaders are a whole different beast compared to other regions. No one can collect all 8 badges. It's impossible.
Oh, you get over yourself, Leo.
Imani? Wow. Didn't think my big sister would come on his way to visit me.
Please, I'm not here for a family reunion. I'm here for him. I'm ready for my rematch. I've grown quite a bit since the last time we battled. I even have 3 badges under my belt. So let's run it back. Script immunity can't save you this time.
Rematch against some money, number 3.
Spydoom, the arachnid Pokemon. A poison type. Its entire bloodstream is full of the most venomous chemicals known to the world. It uses the markings on its rear to entrance its prey and paralyze them. Once they're immobilized, it spits webs from its mouth to suffocate them. Co-lethal, the corrosive Pokemon and the evolved form of Konomo. A poison and fire type, it burns its prey alive with corrosive fumes it emits from gas stored in its belly. then chomps down on them with venomous fangs that can chew through steel. Grimer Zonoan form. The sulfuric Pokémon. A poison and fire type. It came to be once the lava from a volcano mixed sulfur dioxide. It is constantly engulfed in concentrated gases that are hazardous to people, Pokémon and agriculture. Being too close to one of these can cause headaches and dizziness.
Plot relevance prevails yet again. But it was fun. I'm gonna catch up to you one day. Peace.
See, Leo, you see how your sister didn't wallow in pity after losing? She even promised to improve. Now that's how you accept the loss. You learn from it. Now back to you. You've got some skill, young blood. You may be able to take down our city's gym leader.
Yeah, if he's ever at his gym.
I've heard the Marin City gym leader is like this jacked up wrestler guy that beats up the Pokemon with his bare hands. Sometimes the trainers do.
Don't be silly. He's no wrestler. The latest news is he's actually a part of the occult. He's super strong and he kills for fun.
Yeah, and if you cross him, he'll whistle for 2,000 bad guys with legendary Pokemon.
Fools! Those are all silly, childish rumors, and the real truth couldn't be more grounded. He's actually a transdimensional being with superpowers that hops between realities, fighting crime.
So far, it appears your time traveling hasn't altered the present in any way. Humans and Pokemon are still living harmonious lives together. All of your artifacts you've gotten so far on your journey seem to be fine too. Wait, upon further inspection, the Lunar Hymn seems to have an extra page in it. When translated, it reads,
"To that time-wandering friend I met ever long ago, you showed our ancient world what it truly meant to be one with Pokemon. I know when we first met, I told you of my crazy dream of creating an encyclopedia storing knowledge about these strange creatures. But sadly, I was unable to do so. As I lay here on my deathbed, watching my life gradually slip away, I am reminded of the kindness you showed everyone, regardless if they were people, regardless if they were Pokemon. For that, I want to inscribe to you all of the knowledge I know of polarizing so far. With each Titan, you form a new page that will be documented into this book. Just a little sage magic. Nothing to lose your head over. If I can't create my encyclopedia in this life, then I will do it in the next. Thank you."
Marin City seems exactly how it was before your incident. It appears the Marin City gym leader is a mystery even to the people of Marin City. The only way to find out any info is to ask the gym leader himself. On another note, it seems polarizing has been normalized by the Pokemon League, which means you'll be able to use it in your upcoming gym bout, if you meet the conditions.
Tell me where he is. I mean it.
Look at you. all fired up to take on the big bad Team Phantom.
You'd better tell me where my dad is. Right this instant. I'm the son of a champion. The one you kidnapped. Tell me where he is right now, or my smoly-poly will hyper-beam your ugly face off!
Now that's going too far.
Yeah, when you insult one of us, you insult all of us because we all look the same. We gotta teach you some manners.
Roly-poly, X scissors.
Oh snap, it's Impali. Let's get up out of here.
You okay, kid?
They left without giving any info.
Don't worry, your father's a champion. There's no force that can hold him down. Now let's get you back to school, LM.
Kali has undergone a transformation of sorts. Now for the gym. A sign reads, Normandy, the awesomely average accountant. That can't be right. The people at the barbershop described him as some sort of unbelievable superhuman. Maybe the sign is a decoy to throw you off. You are shaking with anticipation of what sort of gym leader they really are. The "I'm away from the gym" note is gone. The door is unlocked. You enter.
Normandy finally reopened the gym! Now, Normandy is a simple man. He uses the simple type of normal. Normal types can't touch ghosts, but ghosts can't touch normal. Best way to combat his normality is with a ha-ha fighter.
Welcome to the Marin City Gym. I'm the gym leader, Normandy.
Hey there! Welcome to the Marin City Gym, where the battles are as fierce as the flavors. I'm Normandy, the gym leader. Get ready to taste defeat.
Welcome to the Marin City Gym. I'm Normandy, the gym leader. My battles are like audits. Thorough, precise, and always balanced.
Greetings, Challenger. I am Normandy, the gym leader of Marin City. Prepare yourself for a battle that will test your skills and your resolve.
This test is known as a double team test. It is up to you to find out which one of them is the real Normandy. All of the speculation from the barber may help, or it may not. Your brain begins to work feverishly, trying to pinpoint a hint or clue that can aid you in this test. Which one's the true Normandy?
You are correct. I am the one and only Normandy. So, you've got a keen eye for details. In the world of business, sometimes you can't ask direct questions. Instead, you have to rely on your business acumen and powers of observation. Look for subtle indicators like body language.
This gym leader is giving advice that's really boring.
The real deal might just stand out from the crowd.
Your perception and intuition have been put to the test. Now, let's move on to the final challenge. The battle.
I'm a man with extraordinary work ethic and drive. So let's get down to business. I eat, sleep, breathe business. I'm an accountant at one of the most lucrative corporations in Zonoa, which keeps me away from my gym, but work is work. I take my job very seriously, so I needed some Pokémon to fit my drive. Enter the normal type. Alright, picture this. Normal type Pokémon, just like accountants and business people, are the backbone of any team. They may not have flashy powers or unique abilities, but they bring stability and balance to the table. Anything can be overcome through knowledge and analyzing. It's all a numbers game, just like work. Prepare to be audited. Your Pokemon and you are about to face some serious financial losses.
Prototype. The artificial intelligence Pokémon. A normal type. A man-made Pokémon that was created for a space launch experiment. It is always constantly learning and evolving. Scientists hope that in the very near future it can be used as caretakers for other humans.
Prototype may not look all that tough, but this Pokemon is infamous at adapting to their opponent. Equipped with the Protean ability, it's able to change its type at will to gain the upper hand.
Wow. You've managed to bypass my first audit, but the physical battle isn't over yet.
Swinet's the banker Pokemon and the evolved form of Pigfy. A normal type. Old folklore says if you follow a wild Swinets it will eventually lead to its treasure hoard. One Swinets alone can have multiple treasure piles stored all around its habitat. When it comes across something shiny it places it in the pouch in its stomach.
Now Swinets is a tanky Pokemon, able to sustain all sorts of hits and still stand due to its high HP. It will no doubt be a hassle to take down.
Looks like your Pokemon's balance sheet just went into the red. Better call a financial advisor for some damage control.
Polarizing can only be done if the hearts of the creature and human become one.
Motoberidi. Species, Fusion Titan. An ice and fire type. According to Zonoan mythology, it represents duality. Its flames are said to burn away the old while its ice freezes and preserves the new. It is the most calmest of the fusion titans.
My heart is racing. My hands are sweaty. This feeling. It's been years since I felt this scuffle of emotions. My back is against the wall. I never knew work could be this exciting. This is what I've been missing. Young trainer, I beg of you, do not succumb to defeat yet. I'm working overtime.
Prototype Z. The AL Pokemon and the evolved form of Prototype. A normal type. A software error caused it to become self-aware. It has developed feelings and a thirst for battling. It fights using its supercomputer intelligence to outwit its opponents. It's constantly processing data even when it rests. Some scientists fear it may one day overthrow mankind.
This artificial Pokemon is unlike anything you've ever seen. Even though it's a normal type, it's able to adjust its stats and move pool in order to counter any Pokemon it's currently facing. But can it adapt to a polarized Pokemon?
crunched those numbers, but it seems the equation of victory just wasn't in my favor. Well, as they say in the business world, you win some, you learn some. As proof of your success, take this, the official Pokemon League Orderly Badge. My FOPA was treating battles like a business rather than a passion. I began to see them as a chore over the years, as I rarely ever met a challenger to push me to my limit.
That's badge number 5. There's just 3 badges left to obtain.
You earning badges is becoming the new norm!
Dang, that battle got me pumped. Watching you take on my sis in Normandy reminded me how insanely fun Pokemon can be. You know what? I'm feeling inspired. I'm gonna give the gym challenge another shot.
With the rush of mastering polarizing and the thought that there's only 3 badges left out there, you open your map to see where the next gym is. It appears to be in Basso City, which is south of Canary Town. Kara had once said a lore keeper lurked there as well. Even though you pretty much have all the information you need when it comes to polarizing, it probably wouldn't hurt to still ask around once we get there, and then challenge the gym. But we're all out of time for this episode.